there YouTube, the Spicer here, bringing you the spiciest news once again here on the Gunpla Network, and we've got another packed week, so let's dive right into it. The SD Sengoku Sengetsuden Strike Rouge, its tentative name, is set to release in September of 2019 for a price tag of 600 Japanese yen. Not near as pink as the Strike Rouge, but we do get a bunch of clear blue plastic, some green eyes, a nice faceplate, as well as a hairpiece in kind of a maroon brown colors. Very interesting take, but it's SD nonetheless. Moving on, we've got the SD Sengoku Sengetsuden Freedom, once again tentative, set to release in September of 2019 at a price tag of 600 Japanese yen, and it's very Freedom looking. Once again, a lot of clear blue plastic. You've got some nice red pieces there on the shoulders. It really gives you a Freedom Gundam vibe while still giving you that nice SD vibe as well. Lastly, rounding out the SD line, we've got the SD Sengoku Sengetsuden Sazabi. Once again, tentative names. I'm sure we'll get more creative as time goes, but September 2019 release date at a 600 Japanese yen price tag once again. And as you'd expect, the Sazabi is red all over, and it is, out of these three, the most impressive looking in my opinion. You've got some clear blue plastic really acting more as accents with red and gold all over the place, giving you a very heavily armored mobile suit type vibe. Moving on to the high grade line, we've got the high grade Universal Century Silver Bullet Suppressor from Gundam Narrative, with new box art and release information, set to be released June 22nd, 2019 at a price tag of 2,916 Japanese yen. The new box art is phenomenal and features the beam magnum breaking the arm, which is the main gimmick of this mobile suit. It breaks its own arm and can replace it with the big backpack on its back, so if you like recreating scenes, well, that's a good scene for you to recreate from Gundam Narrative. Moving on to the P Bandai High Grade Universal Century Primrose, with sample images and a release date, set to release in July of 2019 for a price tag of 1,404 Japanese yen. These are extra parts that you can pretty much put on the Hazel Gundam to make the Primrose. Very cool, looking forward to that. Rounding out the high grade line, we've got the P Bandai High Grade Universal Century Carl Gustav, or Gustav Carl, from Gieren's Greed, which is really just a recolor of the Gustav Carl, set to release in July of 2019 for a price tag of 2,592 Japanese yen. Cool color scheme. It's not near as muted as the Narrative Gundam version, so you'll be seeing a very bright, big, chunky boy with this release. Moving on to the only Master Grade on the list, we have the P Bandai Master Grade XM Exo Crossbone Exo Verka, set to release in August of 2019 for a price tag of 4,752 Japanese yen. This silver boy is the prototype of the X1, X2, and X3, using very advanced sound and acoustic technology to allow blind pilots to actually be effective in this machine. This comes from the Crossbone manga and is very, very cool mobile suit. Moving on to the more expensive side of things, we have the high-res Gundam Astray Noir box art, and its release information has stayed the same. Set to release June 29th, 2019 at a price tag of 17,280 yen. The box art is, as you'd expect, very edgy, but very expensive and cool looking. Taking the Astray body, adding it to the Noir Striker pack, it is a phenomenal combination and it looks super cool. Now we've got the new hotness, as Will Smith would say. We've got the Metal Structure 160th RX93 New Gundam as this inaugural new mobile suit for this new line, set to release in December of 2019 at a insane price tag of 102,300 Japanese yen. That is insane, but you're getting over 2,000 different pieces in that set, so it's really going to take the level of detail and build and metal above anything we've seen before. So this will be really interesting to see how this turns out, and all three of you who end up getting it absolutely have to tell us what it's like. And for all three of you, there's going to be P Bandai Metal Structure 160 thin funnel set you can get for that hot new Gundam. And that's going to release sometime in 2020 with no solid price tag, but we can imagine it'll be very expensive. So, follow up, let us know. Is it cool? Is it worth it? Do we need to stop buying groceries for a couple months? What's happening there? And on to the only real grade on this list, with the P Bandai Real Grade Perfect Strike Gundam set to release September of 2019 for a price tag of 4,320 Japanese yen. We have the Strike with all of its packs, the Ale, its most prominent one, the sword, and the launcher. So you've got the cool big green cannon, the big blue sword, all the shoulder accessories, and the flight pack. Needless to say, this is going to be one back-heavy kit. Moving on to the top 5 builds of the week. In 5th place, we have Joseph Mims and his custom Master Grade Freedom 2.0 Gundam. In 4th place, we have Ryan Bartoletti with his custom LED Master Grade Hazel Gundam. In 3rd place, we have Bruno Rosa and his custom Master Grade Jagan. In 2nd place, we have Pat Sangramento with Project Fenrir. And in 1st place, we have Sing Choi with Project Warbox. If you're just wandering onto this video, please check out the rest of our YouTube channel. We've got a lot of other content, including reviews of the Master Grade 1100 Zaku 2.0 Shin Matsunaga Custom, as well as the High Grade 1144 Kyrios Gundam from Gundam 00. We also have a hot new Gunpla lineup every month that's very chill and keeps you updated on all the cool things coming out that month. And of course, check us out on our website. We've got all kinds of new content coming out over there, including articles about what needs to be made from the After Colony era that's not been made, and what can Bandai make outside of model kits. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, so be sure to check things out over there. And if you've got some work you'd like to submit, send it to us on Instagram and maybe you'll get featured. That's been all for the Gunpla News. Please leave a like, leave a comment, Check us out everywhere else. This has been The Spicer, keeping it the spiciest.